They call him a freak of nature, a biological glitch in the matrix of modern football. In the elite inner circles of tactical analysis, experts and fans have given him a chilling title: the Monster Machine, a relentless, hyper-engineered entity built solely to destroy defensive lines and rewrite sports history. When he steps onto the grass, world-class defenders don't just sweat. They freeze in place, completely paralyzed by fear. We are looking at a walking physical anomaly who handles seasoned veterans like training, cones and snaps, decades-old historic records like brittle glass. Erling brought Haaland. But behind the roaring stadium lights and the $100 million global hype lies a dark, borderline obsessive world of human engineering that the public was never supposed to see. Imagine an athlete who fuels his muscles with grass-fed cow hearts, isolates his eyes behind specialized orange-tinted glasses before bed, and commands a jaw-dropping empire before even reaching his absolute physical prime. This is the raw, unfiltered truth of a modern-day Viking. Before he was an international phenomenon, he was just a lanky, pale kid fighting the brutal, freezing winds of a small Norwegian farming town called Brine. You see, legendary greatness wasn't just handed to Erling. It was meticulously hard-coded into his DNA. His father, Erling Haaland, was a notorious, hard-nosed Premier League enforcer who knew exactly the physical sacrifice required to survive at the absolute peak of world football. Yet, as a young boy, Erling was so thin and raw that his youth academy coaches feared he would get snapped in half by aggressive opponents. What they completely failed to see was the terrifying, quiet obsession brewing behind his eyes. This was a child who literally set his morning alarm clock to blast the iconic Champions League anthem. From the muddy pitches of Norway to the exploding stadiums of Salzburg and Dortmund, Erling didn't just play the game, he hunted it, scoring at a rate that left the entire European continent completely speechless. In a modern era where young, ultra-wealthy football stars constantly chase high-profile internet drama, supermodels, and flashy Hollywood headlines, Haaland did something completely revolutionary. He chose absolute, unwavering loyalty. While the entire planet screams his name, his heart belongs exclusively to one person, Isabel Hogsing Johansson. They were just ordinary kids together in that tiny town of Brine, both kicking footballs on the exact same local pitches. While Erling left home to conquer the football hierarchy, Isabel quietly built her own life, entirely avoiding the toxic trap of social media fame. Today, as life partners and parents to their firstborn son, they protect their inner circle with an unyielding iron fist. When the stadium lights shut down, you will never find Erling at a celebrity VIP nightclub. He is at home with Isabel, cooking a quiet dinner and playing Minecraft. It is this completely ordinary, hidden sanctuary that keeps the world's most dangerous striker perfectly human. What if I told you that Haaland's historical dominance on the pitch has almost nothing to do with standard athletic luck, and everything to do with extreme biological manipulation? Erling does not view his body as human flesh. He treats it like a multi-million-dollar Formula One racing car. He is a hardcore practitioner of biohacking, transforming his entire daily routine into a highly calibrated, scientific operation. To maintain his massive, towering 6'4" frame, he forces down an unbelievable 6,000 calories every single day. But you won't find standard athlete meals on his plate. Instead, he systematically fuels his muscles with organic cow hearts and livers, packed with dense nutrients. He drinks only heavily filtered, mineral-optimized water. He refuses to look at a phone or television screen before bed without wearing specialized blue light blocking glasses to maximize his deep sleep quality. This fanatical, almost terrifying, discipline is the exact reason he can clock speeds of 35 kilometers per hour and leap through the air as if gravity is completely optional. If anyone ever doubted his ability to carry the heavy weight of an entire nation on his back, his historic international campaign shattered those doubts forever. Haaland arrived on the grand stage as a feared club striker, but he left it as an absolute global icon, single-handedly dragging Norway back to football's ultimate tournament for the first time since 1998. He transformed a modest international squad into a terrifying global powerhouse. He was electric, ruthless, and completely unstoppable, netting a phenomenal 7 goals in just 6 matches, including a legendary multi-goal masterclass that knocked out 5-time world champions Brazil. The performance sparked an unprecedented global fever, leading to hundreds of newborn babies being named Haaland as far away as South America. Though Norway's historic dream run came to a heartbreaking extra time end against England in the quarterfinals, Haaland's status changed forever. In a matter of weeks, his social media presence exploded by over 25 million new followers, outgrowing his own club, Manchester City, and cementing him as the definitive global face of modern football. To truly understand the internal mechanics of the monster machine, you have to look past the physical height and step directly into his psychological architecture. Haaland possesses an elite, cold-blooded mentality that is entirely rare in modern sports. He does not suffer from the typical drops in confidence that plague normal strikers. He views misses simply as data points to calibrate his next strike. On the pitch, he enters a state of total Zen meditation, completely tuning out the hostile noise of 80,000 screaming opposing fans. He values ultimate efficiency above all else. He can comfortably go 20 minutes without touching the ball, staying completely invisible to the defense, only to explode in a split second with a single, lethal touch that ends the game. He has built a psychological armor so thick that pressure doesn't break him. It simply fuels his fire. He doesn't play to entertain. He plays to conquer. To truly understand the internal mechanics of the monster machine, you have to look past the physical height and step directly into his psychological architecture. Haaland possesses an elite, cold-blooded mentality that is entirely rare in modern sports. He does not suffer from the typical drops in confidence that plague normal strikers. He views misses simply as data points to calibrate his next strike. On the pitch, he enters a state of total Zen meditation, completely tuning out the hostile noise of 80,000 screaming opposing fans. He values ultimate efficiency above all else. He can comfortably go 20 minutes without touching the ball, staying completely invisible to the defense, only to explode in a split second with a single, lethal touch that ends the game. He has built a psychological armor so thick that pressure doesn't break him. It simply fuels his fire. He doesn't play to entertain. He plays to conquer. We are no longer just watching a great footballer. We are watching living history being written in real time by a man who completely refuses to negotiate with failure. Erling Haaland is the perfect storm of elite family genetics, an unbreakable psychological mindset, and a quiet, loyal family structure that keeps him completely grounded when the weight of the world gets heavy. He has completely rewritten the blueprint of what a modern athlete can achieve, proving that with enough obsession, the human body can be engineered into something truly miraculous. So, what do you think is the most insane part of his daily routine? Is it the wild cowheart diet, or his rapid rise to becoming a 65 million follower global icon? Can anyone in the world actually stop this monster machine? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you want more deep dives into the minds of true legends, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the very next video.